Hello, my name is Anthony Chu, and this is my final strategy presentation on Instagram for the Curry brand. First of all, the brand. What is the brand? Curry brand is Stephen Curry's official shoe, accessory, and clothing line. It launched in 2020, and it is a sub brand of the parent brand Under Armour, and it is similar to Michael Jordan's sub brand with Nike, the Jordan brand. Now I'll be analyzing Curry brand's presence on Instagram. Curry brand's presence on Instagram. The Curry brand currently has 409,000 followers on their Instagram account. They average about less than one post per day. In the last 30 days, they posted 11 times. Um, so that's about one post every 2 to 3 days. Their likes on their posts typically ranges from about 5,000, 35,000 likes. It typically depends on what the post is about. For example, if it's a post releasing like a new shoe, that typically get a lot of likes, or just that having Stephen Curry in it because he has a huge platform that got a lot of likes. Their followers, it's on an upward trajectory. Within the last 30 days, they've gained over 5,000 followers. So yeah. Current content. Curry brand's feed currently consists of photos, videos, and graphics advertising their products. And in their captions, like as you can see on this post on the right, they advocate for users to click on the link in their bio, and in their Instagram bio, it takes you to their website where you can purchase their products. Their graphics, usually they're visually appealing and detailed, and they're timely. So usually they post a really detailed graphic for a new shoe release. So yeah. And also their videos, they kind of release like commercial social media type videos, like 25, 30-second videos, just for a new shoe release or colorways. They're usually really detailed, aesthetically pleasing visuals, as you can see on this post on the right. You can see the collaboration with Sour Patch Kids. You see the Sour Patch in the shoe. And for photos wise, usually it's like a photo of Stephen Curry wearing the shoes. I think that's a great strategy that they use. It just makes the product look presentable. It sets an example, the shoes like on the feet. So some strengths. Some strengths of the Curry brand. I think they do great in utilizing Stephen Curry's platform. Like I said before, Stephen Curry has a huge platform. As you can see here, he has 49 million followers on Instagram. He's one of the most popular basketball players of all time. So as a result, it's kind of easy to reach an audience. Also, they do a lot of work outside of the basketball court, and they do good. So their mission is to make an impact on the court. And Curry Brand hosts a lot of basketball camps and clinics and events for coaches. So they do a lot of giving back to their community and giving back to the consumers. One of their weaknesses, however, I feel like there's only so much you can do. And it's very difficult to keep coming up with new ideas for a brand it's focused solely on an individual like Stephen Curry. As a result, they face with challenges like what would be the new thing the brand will produce that separates for themselves from the pack. Also, pricing, typical price range of their shoes ranges from $110 to $160. And there's also cheaper alternatives. For example, Nike and Adidas, while doing some research, that I know the cheapest shoe that I saw was about $50 to $65. So as a result, some consumers might go to different brands. Also brand prestige. I think Under Armour doesn't have the reputation like a Nike or Adidas. So that's just another challenge and weakness that they have. Some opportunities. Curry brand does a great job of collaborating with brands. It can help them reach larger audiences. They've had some past collaborations like Sour Patch and Sesame Street. It's proven success. While scrolling through their Instagram, that has been some of their most liked posts, those collaboration posts, and those showcasing the shoe, a collab with a different brand. I'm also think exploring and dipping their toes into other sports. Similar to the collaborations, it's already been proven to have success. In 2021, Curry brand temporarily launched a golf apparel line because Stephen Curry's he's a huge golf fan. And Under Armour, the parent brand of Curry brand, they already produce equipment, clothing, and shoes for other sports like baseball and football. So I feel like they should have no problem producing, apparel for other sports. Similar to collaborations, this will just reach a greater audience. And also Jordan, a similar brand like Jordan, they already make apparel and shoes for other sports like football and baseball. So this is already proven to have success. So I think this is something that the Curry brand should explore. Some threats. A threat to the Curry brand is obviously their competitors. Brands like Nike, Jordan, and Adidas have dominated and are dominating the basketball shoe and apparel market. While Under Armour isn't too far behind, it hasn't been around as long, and as a result, as you can see, there's evidence right here. The net worth in 2023, Under Armour's current value was 5.2 billion, while Nike's is almost 200 billion. So, it just shows the huge difference there is, and the huge ground that Under Armour has to try to make or try to close. And also, new competitors are beginning to hit the market. Brands like Puma, New Balance, and Converse are beginning to hit the basketball shoe market, and it's only going to increase as time goes on. Continuing off that, the competitors, Nike Basketball currently has 14.3 million followers, and in the last 30 days, they posted 19 times. And Adidas Basketball has 2.9 million followers. In the last 30 days, they posted 24 times. As you can see here on the right, that's the type of content Nike posts. They usually post, photo shoots of the athlete wearing the shoes. And Adidas, they typically post content like a detailed photo of the shoe. So the Curry brand's audience, their current and target Instagram audiences. Curry brand's current audience, I would say, is typically young adult males in the 25 to 30 age range. They're old enough. While they're still young, they're old enough. They make their own money. They're still young where they keep up with social media trends. And I would say the targeted locations would be they live in like large to moderate cities like New York, Los Angeles, Detroit, and Dallas. And like I said before, they're knowledgeable of social media trends. And a typical activity with them would be participating in physical activities like pick up basketball, shooting around in their free time, and just having an interest and affinity in basketball. A targeted age range that I think the Curry brand should target will be 18 to 24-year-olds, a younger audience, this would be like Generation Z. Actually, like doing research, this is what makes up the majority of Instagram users. 31% of Instagram users fall in this range from 18 to 24 years old. And obviously I do the male gender. And I think targeting those who live in major US cities like Los Angeles, New York, and Chicago. And like I said, having an affinity activities like basketball pickup or intramural basketball. And they're in that age range where they do follow social media trends and those who follow basketball. And typically those in this age range are college students, so they have a busy lifestyle. So they would just want to have, a quality shoe they don't have to worry about. My persona, meet Evan. Evan is currently an upperclassman college student attending UCLA, and he lives in the greater Los Angeles area. He works a part-time on-campus job making minimum wage. And when he's not working, he loves to go to the on-campus gym and pick up basketball. There's not a day that goes by without him interacting with something basketball related, whether that's watching basketball videos while scrolling on his Instagram feed or keeping up with UCLA's basketball teams or playing pickup basketball. But Evan, as a college student, he has a busy lifestyle. And it's tough for him to balance between his hobbies like basketball but with his job and obviously his studies. So the last thing he would want on his mind is a basketball shoe that doesn't hold up and gives him problems. So so having a Curry brand shoe as quality would do wonders for people like Evan. The Curry brand current Instagram goals. For Curry brand, obviously the biggest hurdle is having to compete amongst an uneven playing field. You already have established brands and giants like Nike, Adidas, and Jordan. So as a result, the Curry brand's gonna have to come up with new and innovative ways to stand out from the rest. I think engaging with their targeted audience of young adults from the 18 to 24-year-old range is a great strategy. And also just capitalizing on trends and collaborating with upcoming brands can help engage their targeted audience. Curry brand's business goal is to increase the amount of consistent engagement on Instagram from their targeted audience in efforts to increase traffic to their website, which has their products up to browse for purchase. I have two SMART goals. SMART goal number one will be to increase website traffic to their website, which is located on their link in their Instagram bio by 15% in the next 3 months. This will fall under the final stages, interest/consideration and evaluation/intent. And you can measure this through Instagram insights and website traffic analytics. My SMART goal number two would to be increase Instagram engagement by 10% over the next 6 months. This will fall under the funnel stages: interest slash consideration, awareness, loyalty, and advocacy. And you can measure this through Instagram likes, comments, follows, and shares. The plan: some strategies and tactics for achieving Curry Brand's Instagram goals. Curry Brand's content, I feel like they should post more videos. Instagram Reels and TikTok. I know that's a huge thing that's trending right now. Like using trending audios and capitalizing on trends is a great way to engage their audience. And it doesn't have to necessarily be professional video. It could be shot on an iPhone. I think finding ways to incorporate Stephen Curry as well. Like I said before, he has a huge platform and influence. So I think just if people see him in the video, it'd be guaranteed to have success. And also regularly posting, maybe posting around 10 times a month, just finding ways to get their content people's feed. Also capitalizing on the moment. Like I said, context really matters. Knowing when to post, knowing when to capitalize on the moment. But also I think professional videos, like commercial like videos, which are creative and cinematic. You can have Stephen Curry explaining why the shoe is so special to him and what makes the shoe special. I think that can be a great way to engage their audience. Some content I think the Curry brand should share. I think influencer campaigns and brand collaborations, helping reach the Curry brand to a larger audience. I think that could do wonders. Also just capitalizing on relevance and trends. Like there's a huge public figure that's gaining a lot of attention. Try to get your shoes in their hands. Also, I think posting content like interviewing people why they wear the Curry brand shoes, like regular people, just bridging the gap between the consumer and the brand. I think that could do wonders. Some conversations the Curry brand should join. Obviously using the obvious hashtags like hashtag basketball, hashtag Stephen Curry sneakers, and Curry brand. I think that just helps them, reach to a larger audience, but also using, in their captions, a big thing they say is like the word good, because one of their missions is to do good and impact the game of basketball. So I think using the hashtag good, hashtag change the game for good could be something that, having a hashtag, with a signature hashtag could do wonders. Audience engagement and development. I think the Curry brand should engage with their audience, just by, responding to comments. A thing I've seen a lot is people asking questions in the comment section, like, will you have this in my size? Is this for women as well? It's answering questions and engaging in conversation. Like I said, bridging the gap between consumer and brand could do wonders. Also, I think posting pictures and videos of the customers wearing their shoes. The people who buy their products are regular people. So just lifting up their customers for purchasing their products. I think that could do wonders, and that could fall under the advocacy and loyalty funnel stage. And in conclusion, I think there's always room for improvement. While they do things well, we can always find ways to improve. I think using strategies like capitalizing on trends, engaging with users in comment sections, and timely collaborations are great strategies. Through this, an increase in traffic to their website should be expected. They should take users through the interest, consideration, and evaluation / intent stages of the funnel. Especially by using tools like Instagram Insights and web traffic analytics. And also audience engagement on the Curry brand Instagram page should be expected as well. This will take users through the interest / consideration, awareness, loyalty, and advocacy stages of the funnel. And this can be measured through Instagram likes, comments, follows, and shares. And that is my presentation on the strategy for Curry brand's Instagram.